YouTube, welcome back, baby! We are here with another Max0r reaction. His videos give me a lot of good brain chemicals from their excessive flashing and beautiful editing and PC burning tactics. This time we're checking out his control review, and one thing I do want to say before we get started though is please check out the original video. It's linked in the description below. Support his video, and hey, while you're here, support me too, baby! Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm quads. And I upload 2 videos every single day here on the channel, and I stream on Twitch at Aliciaxlife. Anyways, let's get into it.
Control is a game where the impossible is made plausible, where the going gets ghost, and where 90% of all battles are fought using stone-based blunt force trauma. In this game,
You know what? You gotta mentally prepare yourself going into a Max0r video. That's my thing. Like, I forgot to mentally prepare myself, and my brain said, ruh-roh. Also, I haven't seen Click in fucking forever. Seeing Adam Sandler with Click as like one of the images he used, like, just that blew my brain alone.
you play as Traffic Control, who is given supernatural abilities by her topa and the
one thing I do want to mention, I know this is like already, like, this is weird for me to go back to this already. Oh,
and
that's too far.
Is Traffic Control.
Do you guys know about this? It's like Moms Against Drunk Driving, and that's their fucking and then what they show after is all the kids like clothing on the floor because the car fucking killed them all. That's what the commercial is. It's fucking insane! Do you think the pause is crazy? No, the pause is not the crazy part. The commercial's the crazy part. It's insane!
She was given supernatural abilities by her topa and the unnaturally Finnish janitor as she undergoes the most complex and deadly job application known to man. As the new director for the Not SCP Foundation, you're given the job
but I like
of
SCPs.
containing supernatural kitchen appliances with minimal or no.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. That is just SCP. It's either a little bit of GOC, a little bit, because if we're killing these motherfuckers, yeah. But if we're actually containing them, that is definitely just SCP.
Oversight and what appears to be Praetorian Guard succession law, you assume this mantle to fight the Hiss, a red-tinted malevolent force of—
I see. We have an SCP to fight the other SCPs. Brilliant. It's literally an SCP game, yeah. Excellent. Yes.
death to stop them from breaching the has-been hotel dimension. And much like any problem, this can be solved with a gun. But stronger than any gun is our protagonist's extreme knack for hurling rocks at literal breakneck velocity.
Yeah!
And the process of destroying her enemy conducts more stoning than Saudi Arabia. Here at the federal government, our exorcisms are performed.
I Monka-esque into seeing Hu Tao with a gun, and now I'm more scared. I'm going through it, dude.
With extreme prejudice. Control is one of the best action shooters that I have played in years.
Slenderman sound effects go crazy.
We're going hog wild. So don't take this as legitimate consumer advice, because I am as qualified and intelligent as an EA executive. Instead, I ask you to join me in untangling the thrilling combat, the stellar visuals, the unusual plot, and a save system more malformed than Charles II.
Why was there so many menus to get to the save? Oh shit. God, what the fuck was that?
I like it good. Hello, I'm Luigi.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. A lot of those look like civvies. Like, just, are you sure we're supposed to kill them? I thought we were killing SCPs. What's the... Why are we killing him? What's going on there? I feel like we might have lost the message along the way here. They are Oh, I read corrupted as corporate. Holy shit! I was like, are we killing the rich? And then I realized, oh, corrupted bodies. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Oh. My bad. You right.
Now, this game is surprisingly simple. Almost everything that you do is just in a room, shooting people, and that's the best shit ever. There's no pre-animated takedowns, no cinematic set pieces, no following an NPC for 6 fucking hours. Please, Bourbon Speed. Every shootout is up to you, and that's what makes the spectacle significantly more impressive than the Left 4 Dead 2 pre-rendered gas station explosion. Sorry guys, I was filming for a video.
Can we, like, kick this fucking dude?
In a way, this game is basically only possible because of modern CPUs.
Listen, it needed to happen to randoms. It needed to happen.
Years ago, he would have a fucking aneurysm. In those dark times, we were confined by Skyrim's weakness to only render.
Speaking of Foursquare for a second, so my fiance, he plays Foursquare with the boys. Not kidding. Very serious. So every Saturday they go hang out and either like go drinking or they play some D&D or they like watch a movie and get high. The guys just do whatever. They just do boy shit every Saturday, guaranteed, right? And one night I was like, I was checking in on him. I was like, hey, hope everything's are going well. I just wanted to see like what you're up to. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking about like ordering food. I don't know if you're down for it when you get home or if you already ate. And he goes, oh, I'm so tired out. Yeah, get me something too. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, you're tired. What are you guys up to? And he goes, yeah, we're playing Foursquare. And I'm like, there's a lot of women out there who have to worry about their man cheating or worry about what they're up to with the boys on a Saturday night. I'm not one of those women. That is not me. I have zero concern. This man is playing Foursquare in his mid-20s, and some of them are fucking 30. Like, I am in the best, most solid relationship I could ask for. That is what I need, and I am good. Not once in my life. Like, listen, it's also one of those things, right, where it's like, he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then there's women at his gym, so sometimes he has to spar with women as well, right? And I'm never like, oh my god, you have to like do grabs on a girl? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like, oh my god, you're 6'4". Please do not go against the 5'2" women. You are going to break someone. Please. I am worried about their safety. Just completely confident in my man. I have no issue with him doing whatever. He goes, yeah, a lot of people see how like muscular I am and then I'm 6'4", so they don't choose me as a sparring partner. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people, but they're scared to go against me for that reason. And a lot of people don't pick the women because like they don't want to fight a girl. So he goes, so it ends up, they don't do sparring, sorry. They do like practice on holds. He never spars against women. But it's like you're supposed to go against your body type. But like since that happens for practicing holds, it's like, it's so sad because I told him it's his fault for lifting too much though. You know, that's on him.
10,000 cheese
Shoulder throw them into another existence.
Need a good computer to render it, since every bullet spawns at least 50 clipboards upon impact. DLSS is also a miracle technology for when I don't want my computer to etch ones and zeros on a stone tablet. I highly recommend it. This aesthetic is very appealing because this game doesn't have the slave labor budget of Dubai. Therefore, it sticks to relatively clean interiors that you subsequently trash like your local McDonald's bathroom. Just
yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Our adventure takes place in one building called the Oldest House, where the Federal Bureau of CIA Mormons conducts ethical experiments on the supernatural.
Oh, totally ethical,
hypnosis. Yes. Ooh, you want to hit the bell? It's a gateway between our world
Whoa. I think I'm subscribed on my other account, not this one. Hold on. I am. I'm going to hit the bell. Whoa! I'm already subscribed, so I hit the bell.
Extra-dimensional, which is why white people immediately colonized it. There is variety, but what is there?
White people? Just checking. Updates?
There is tailor-made to make you feel like a pit bull in an orphanage.
Oh, shit!
Explode in colored smoke. Rooms glow with beautiful lighting across a mirror sheen. And you can throw everything. You can even help the disabled into the fucking ground.
No!
It's art direction that makes this game pop.
One time, this was maybe like half a year ago, maybe over half a year ago. I was like sitting down and my niece took my walker and she ran away with it because she was like had fun pushing it. But I need my walker to get back up and to walk, right? So I was like, oh honey, can you bring it back? Honey, sweetie. She's 2.5. Sweetie, please bring it back. please. And I'm there on the couch, and I'm sitting there like, and thus I never get up again. just just for her to come back in the room. She sees me. I go, "Oh, thank you, honey. Please give it to me," right? She pushes it, but since she pushed it, it doesn't just wheel over like a wheelchair. It just flops forward onto the ground, and she goes, "Oops." And then she ran away. And I'm like, "What?" And then I just sat on my phone, and I was like, "I'll wait till someone comes. This is me now." Oh.
And it's all about that spectacle. So make sure you fill your PC with an adequate number of beans.
Beans!
You are the agent of destruction.
This is not CPUs. This is beans. Are you sure there's not the CPUs? Are you sure that's not the... I thought that was supposed to be... Yeah. No, these are beans. God, I have to take a picture of this. They're beans. The guy did not take the joke well, though, after. Did you guys know that? The guy who came in to fix the computer did not take the joke well. They went to go pay him anyways, and he didn't accept the money. He was just fucking mad as shit and left. So, he did not take the beans joke well. Damn.
Game and your computer, and the visuals only emphasize this, but it would be nothing without that sick gameplay. Battlefield 4 is a great-looking game, but I struggle to theorize how the AI climbed out of the abortion bin. Fortunately, we're playing a game that has more than 2 buttons, so it's time to explain. Lesson 1 in Video James, the buttons. There's the aforementioned Mach 5 stone toss, but that's not all. You can literally fly in this game. Do you know how many options that unlocks? The paint buckets think they're safe, and suddenly this bastard's leaping to... Among these are some fancy, less cool abilities like a dodge, a shield, and the ability to overwrite their consciousness. It's for the greater good. But what about the weapons? Doesn't Call of Duty have weapons? Well, the emphasis isn't really on the guns, so you have the generic guns, maybe a grenade launcher, or maybe you change class to soldier and die anyways because you suck. And then you have the Pierce, which vomits rail.
We just watched the TF2 video of Meet the Team. My brain happy. TF2 wins.
Road spikes into the enemy at Mach 6. No point using anything else anymore. You just have to join the railroad. Shut the fuck up, Desdemona. You can use your weapons on basic enemies, but there is intense variety with enemies that have shields, enemies with more health, and enemies with both. But the most threatening enemies are capable of harnessing the strongest powers in the entire game.
Oh shit, Goku is supreme.
Bullets are a
Strip
scratch,
Goku, go crazy.
Laughable compared to the sheer incomprehensibly damaging effects of the chimpanzee attack. They are genuinely serious threats because they can dodge your strongest attack.
Oh
which
shit!
Is also the Rock. Let's get back to that later. But by
He's
far,
moving.
the most engaging enemy in the game is the because you can't stop them.
What do you do
All
against
culminate
them?
to form a chaotic, fun mess of utter destruction with modifications, upgrades, and skill progression. We will get back to that shit, so you can do a variety of builds and experiment with your... Okay, I lied to you. We're actually doing this now. This video is being hijacked by the Bad Fairy. The spectacle of the game, the first-time experience is amazing, downright fantastic. But there's a serious problem, and that the single and only tactic the player can do requires a return to monkey. Throwing rocks is objectively, always, in every scenario, the best strategy possible. Why do you think footage is just throwing rocks? There are
It does make
upgrades,
sense,
but
actually.
rocks
Okay.
are objectively the best upgrade, so why do anything else? All other tactics are effectively LARPing that you want to win, because of all things, Antifa gaming is how you win. Every fight, every time. This will grate you by the end, and it makes repeated playthroughs repetitious. But Max0r, why can't you just use a different strategy if throwing rocks gets so boring? Well, this wouldn't be a problem in a normal game designed by a non-Finnic ethnicity. However, this is an enemy at the beginning of the game, and this is an enemy near the end.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
fully upgraded this gun. Effectively,
Okay,
every
yeah, that
skill
makes sense.
faster
Yeah,
than
no, you
can
got it.
upgrade weaponry, which makes you weaker and more pathetic by the end of the game. There is, however, one strategy that actually gets more effective as you level it. Can you guess what it is? To get the exact same dopamine as you did at the beginning, you have to use rocks, or you're literally gimping yourself. It's like going to the zoo, but you're told the only way to see other animals is to jump into the chimp exhibit. It would be nice if I could choose more ways.
Oh, the kid should have died, not Harambe! I'm kidding. Jokes. Sorry.
to be more effective, but the game has chosen for me. I should be allowed to feel more powerful as the game goes on, especially if you fill the game with literal RPG
Natural
mechanics.
selection?
Do not
I'm sorry.
get me started on the mods. 90% of them are shit like save ammo when levitating, shoot 5% more, receive more money on Christmas if it's a Tuesday. On my first
I love
playthrough,
receiving more
went
money
the
on Christmas
entire
if it's a
game without
Tuesday.
finding a single damage mod. The grind has literally no relationship to success whatsoever, so consider ignoring it. But what can't be ignored is our motivation. Why are we here? Where is the nearest Walmart? How to evade the police after create bomb? These answers and more can be found in the lore, a strange tale of a janitor and a whore. I love this game for the experience that it gave me.
Okay, the rhyming was a fucking W.
Once, and the story is a huge part of that, so it's time to explore. The oldest house is a building out of time, shifting as you progress, a barrier between us and the cosmos. We appear to be under the influence of terrifying cosmic beings that control its operations called the board.
I just went shopping at Home Depot.
These fuckers are inhuman, non-Euclidean voices.
Sorry, my brain saw Ben Shapiro and then I heard him say non-human. I missed the part in between, but then I just went based in my head. Fuck Ben Shapiro, dude.
Originating from a gigantic inverted pyramid in the astral plane. You need a goddamn thesaurus to describe them, and everyone just kind of listens to their commands.
Hold on.
Seemingly
Random chatter. Are you ellipsing for Ben Shapiro? Are you like the kind of person to listen to his podcast and be like, oh, yes. I love the way that he doesn't have any medical history or understanding, but talks about how his sister does and tries to make it a relevant point. Yes. Yes, I love how he does that. Because him having no education about it, but having a sibling who does, means that through osmosis, he actually has the information. Yes, of course. Like, shut the fuck up. Just because a motherfucker around you is smart, like, does not mean that you're smart. You know what I mean? His wife was a doctor, Alicia. A doctor! Oh my god. Yeah, anyways. Just... his fucking 2x speed voice. Well, half the time he talks, he goes, well, you see, so it's basically, you have to, and I'm like, bro, you're basically XQC without an accent. What are we doing here? Like, you're nasally XQC without an accent. That's all this is. It's the same shit. But I like XQC more, so so it passes.
no reason. Sorry, Joe Biden. In real life, the polyhedron gets the girl. In the midst of this bullshit, there's also a cosmic war going on between beings of sound. The first is the Red Hiss, a force of death which invades and occupies the oldest house to spread its dominion. And the other is Polaris. Polaris is trapped inside a fucking tetrahedron. This necessitates the conscription of our protagonist to fight the cosmic war for them. At least we have a game. And to make matters worse, there is yet another mysterious, extra-dimensional presence lingering in the hall.
Is it actually the
most
janitor?
Powerful of them all. A Finnish guy. It's a big plot point that he lends you his Walkman. That's how fucking strong they are.
Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
The only issue is that this unfolds due to fetch quests exclusively. Oh, Jessup, we need the rocks. Go get the rock. Oh, I gotta find Dylan. Oh boy, we're in the prison now. Oh, it looks like Dylan walked by himself past me, back to exactly where I began the quest.
Oh, that's annoying as shit.
To be wasted. Oh, what's that, Dylan? I gotta find the spooky tetrahedron. Oh, crinklety crack. There goes my back. In reality, the plot is uniquely simple, and you could probably remove your brother from the story. There's this one moment where Dylan.
You know what? Womanly nonsense. Yeah. But listen. Yep. Hold on. I got something for it. I got something. You gotta give me a second. I got, at least I washed my ass. Fuck you, bitch. I mean, half the shit I say is nonsense, alright? Fuck you. I don't know. I can't win.
brother from the story. There's this one moment where Dylan expresses doubt for your cause. The Foundation kidnapped him. It hurt Jessie and then made her director within 3 seconds of walking in. The story is a struggle between a good side and an evil side. Every salient point that Dylan makes is kind of shrugged off as him being just crazy. And Jessie's just like, oh man, you know, the guys who kidnapped my brother, I'll work for him without questioning that.
Whoa.
Almost had nuance or moral complexity there. Good thing that I levitated over it. Now all I have to do is put my brother in a fucking coma.
Stop screaming, Dylan.
This is all slightly offset by the presence of one Dr. Darling, whose personality is so strong I can only assume the game was built around him. When I became tired of the Dylan saga, Darling was there dancing on a projector in my mind palace.
That's actually fucking
Found
sick.
myself drawn to
That's
him,
actually
loving
sick.
every second of his performance, and I think I know why. Jessie has the personality of a fish. She could suck the rainbow out of a pride parade. The expansions can try to help with this, but no, they don't. When I review DLC, they're often bombastic, new, and interesting, but Control's expansions suffer from the malaise of the late game. They typically drag on, and I'm just bored. They even got Alan Wake in the expansion where they fake the moon landing. That's supposed to be a fun sentence, but the gameplay is identical. The Foundation DLC tries to shake things up by adding a new enemy, but instead of blending it into the combat, the game sends 50 screaming baboons to fight you all at once.
Oh,
POV,
okay.
You are a minor on Discord. With all this in mind, I can't really recommend.
This feels very topical. Recently, Ava Chris Tyson might be one of those motherfuckers. Do 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 do.
That you play Control wrong. That's right. This game is making a comeback. Sometimes entire games can be boiled down to just one moment. One pure example that stays with you forever and makes the experience truly worth playing. For me, there is nothing more emblematic of this than the ashtray maze. So if you're interested in playing Control, here is the magic word. This is when the game dives headlong into the absurdity, the action, and everything else that
I
makes
need more
this game
JoJo shit in my
actually
life.
good. And if you don't enjoy Control, at least you can take away this. Every mechanic, every encounter was all building up to the moment that you grip your finished Walkman and let it play. And yes, this music is in the game.
Nice. Walkman gaming. I don't know if this is copyright claimed or not, but if it is, I'm so sorry. It has to be muted. Copyright? Oh man. I gotta mute this whole part. Sadness. I'm so sorry. Oh,
The kind and truthful members of the federal government for adequately funding my clandestine operations in Peru. If you'd like to contribute towards the understanding of the supernatural objects that are my videos, you can head to my Patreon to learn more. Thank you all for watching and screaming, and of course, mermaids are real.
honestly, just another amazing Max0r video. It always makes my brain melt and have so much fun. So I'm just glad we got to do another one. Thank you so much for watching. Please support the original video, link to the description below. I actually recently checked out his new Helldivers 2 review one. That was really fun, so it's also here on the channel too. I actually have a playlist of me reacting to some of his content. But again, support his channel first because that's the most important part here. And hey, I hope you stick around for my channel too because I upload 2 videos every single day. Anyways, we'll catch you later. Thanks for love and support always. Goodbye, YouTube!